Good morning. So I'm about to start a 3-mile climb up uphill elevation to a mountain top. Not too excited about that. At least we'll get it done early in the morning. 18.3 for the day, a little bit shorter, which is nice. I should get into camp a little earlier if I don't take too long of breaks. And yeah, beautiful day. It's supposed to get hot again. And I don't know what else to say. Actually, I have something I want to say, but not this close to the shelter. So I will talk about that later. Bye. Okay, so what a quick one to talk about. I like my family. I like the family members very much. But since we've gotten really, really big, the dynamic has changed a bit. There's a lot more partying going on, a lot more drinking, and all that stuff. And like, that's fine. You do you. If you can drink a bunch and then hike out the next day, awesome. But I personally don't drink, and again, I support people that do, as long as they do it safely and all that stuff. But for me, the whole like getting out of town super late and like getting out of camp super late, getting into camp super late, like all the lateness is just not working for me. So yeah, I guess what I want to say is, like, when your family starts to change like that, whether it's, getting too big, or the dynamic changes, or like somebody's going, faster or slower or whatever, hike your own hike. I know that's so cliche, but like, I know it's tough to separate from your family or like people that you really like on the trail. But if it's not working for your hiking style, and it's not making you happy, you need to do what you need to do to get yourself to Katahdin. Right now, that's what they need to do to get themselves to Katahdin. Right now, we're all starting to deal a little bit with the monotony a little bit of the trail. We're going to be hitting 800 miles today, and it's not the Virginia Blues. I don't have the Virginia Blues at all. In fact, I'm very excited to hit the 800-mile marker, and then the Shenandoahs are coming up. But it's just more like, once we start hiking, we're just focused on hiking, more or less. Or that's what we were starting to do. And then for them, they're able to take, 2-hour lunches, 3-hour breaks at creeks and whatnot during the day, and still get into camp before dark. But for me, I can't quite do that. I can't really stick with the group too much, because I won't make it to camp without having a night hike. So that's where it's really not working out for me. So, but anyways, it's a little after 7, and I'm getting my butt up this trail. So obviously I'm doing what I need to do to be happy. And yeah, but yeah, I still like everyone. It's just, I think we're starting to take different paths, and I know that happens with a lot of people and the groups that they meet along the way, but it's all good, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. So we have the view from Fuller's Rock. So I just looked down, and I see this pretty flower, and the other little pretty flowers around it. But yeah, that's really neat. It looks like morning glory or something. And then these little pink ones have been all over the trail too. They're really neat. So I'm kind of blasting down the trail, and I think, oh wow, that's an interesting rock, until it moves its head. I finally found a turtle on trail. Isn't that something? I think it's a box turtle. Oh, so cute. Hey, sweetie. He's being super shy. I went to go take a picture of his face, and he crawled all in. I don't blame him. I'm a giant. I did 800 miles. I did 800 miles. So Catalog and I just found the 800-mile marker, and he was kind enough to take my pictures. Thank you, Catalog. But yeah, it's awesome. So including Amicalola Falls, that means I have 1,400 more miles to go. Awesome. But yeah, it's really hot today. It's gonna be hot all week. It's getting in the 90s as a high, and over 90. And thankfully, our first stretch of 9 miles, there was no water, basically. But this next stretch, there's water everywhere, which is nice. And we're going to try to go swimming at a waterfall, or at least, like, dip in there or something. I don't know if there's actually going to be any swimming, like, deep enough to swim. I don't care. We're getting in the water, is the point. And that's about 5 miles away from here. So I'm really excited for that. But yeah, thankfully this second stretch has lots of water, because I'm drinking as much as possible as I can. I hate it when I have to conserve my water, especially when I have to go uphill. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do until you get to the next place where there's water. But yeah, today's beautiful, and I'm gonna get going. Look at the cool mushrooms I just found. They look like, I don't know, styrofoam balls or popcorn balls. Look at that. Isn't that something? Huh. So we just had a really bad thunderstorm, set of thunderstorms come through, and I have to cross this to get to the trail. Out of all the creek crossings and everything, this one is the worst. And at least I can see rocks to get across and stuff, but like, I don't know, man. I mean, Catalog and Lighthouse and Turbo got across it, so I think I should be fine. And I don't... Yeah, I'm gonna try it, but yeah. Worst case, I will bushwhack through here and cross on that log down there. So I'm gonna give it a shot. So if you ever get to a high flooded area like this, even if it looks like it's manageable, always unbuckle your pack. Just in case you fall. That way you can get your arms out quickly so you're not fumbling with it. So I just did that. And I'm going to stop talking and get across this. Alright, I made it across. And then Northstar came up behind me, and she was there while I was crossing. So everybody's starting to catch up, which is good. And we're like 0.6 from the shelter. I don't know, not very far. So, and the sun's back out, so hopefully we can dry out everything. But I'm going to get going because I want to get into camp. And yeah, okay, bye.